In a short while, the IEC will be announcing the final and formal election results. What does that mean? It means that we finally know how many seats each party will have in the National Assembly. That means that we have a picture and an idea of what the parties would look like, right? And so we have to take a look at what the race for seats would look like. But before we do that, let's take a look at the leaderboard of the political parties. Of course, at the top right there is the African National Congress. They're sitting there with a projected about 160 seats. The ANC being the number one party means that the DA comes in second with seat allocation. The MK party, having passed the EFF from the 2019 election, will be third in parliament with seat allocation. And the EFF sitting there on just about 39 seats, which is fewer seats than they had in the sixth administration, which was 44 seats in parliament over there. And of course, the rest of the parties do split amongst themselves the remaining seats. The IFP being on the board, the Patriotic Alliance, they're making it into parliament for the very, very first time with their 9 seats allocation. But what does the seat allocation actually look like in the National Assembly? Let's take a look at what that looks like, because the seats in parliament is effectively that counts in the vote when we do elect and nominate a president. Let's look at the national picture as far as the seats, the race for seats, or at least the seat allocations are concerned in the National Assembly. Of course, you know, 400 seats are available, and that 400 seats in the National Assembly will be split amongst the party. The ANC, of course, here with the most amount of seats over there, 160 seats, I beg your pardon, allocated to the ANC. When you move on over here, the Democratic Alliance, they're sitting just on about 87 seats. And it's important to notice that this is not enough, as John Citizen said, along with their multi-party charter partners, to be able to cross the line. Umkhonto we Sizwe coming in third with their seat allocation. Umkhonto we Sizwe, of course, getting 57 seats. The EFF here, they're getting just about 39 seats, and it is these 57 seats amongst all these other political parties that becomes contentious in terms of how they're able to form a government. And that's where the real debate and contestation will be taking place. And there we're speaking about parties like the IFP, parties like the Patriotic Alliance, Rise Mzansi, Busa, PAC, all of these parties really banding together, making that available.